moving on up to the side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on up to the side. We finally got a piece of the
Three, go.
Oh my God, is that the three bad girls?
Oh my goodness, it looks just like them.
Let's go follow them and see if that's them.
All righty.
Let's go. Here we go. We're trying to find the three bad girls.
Oh my goodness, there they go.
Mama T. Mama T.
What?
It is Mama T.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What y'all doing down here?
What are y'all doing?
Well, man, we come out here to get us some of that government cheese. Some government cheese. Government cheese, baby. They had to told us about some cream cheese, some homemade macaroni cheese. At the place, they said, y'all get ready because we having some cheese. And then somebody said something about the government, so we couldn't have that. They were like, cheese.
Are y'all sure it was the government changes?
I said, man, I ain't had cheese. That don't sound like
not government cheese.
Man, they said government cheese. And we've been here a mighty long time, but I don't see no government cheese.
Yeah, we all living y'all. Did y'all break? Don't tell me y'all broke out.
Disperse. Come on, baby. Uh-oh. Come on, BJ. Come on, BJ. Come on, BJ. BJ. Come on, BJ.
It's a new year and welcome to Let's Talk CNA, a show for CNAs by CNAs. I'm your host, Wendell, and this is my lovely host, Angel.
And welcome to 2017, and we're out here at Arizona. We're enjoying this wonderful winter weather, and I know in the East Coast it's probably snowing, but out here, sunshine. All right.
Well, they say it's nice weather, they say it's winter weather, but you know, it is what it is. You know, it's the weather. I feel good, I got my jacket on, so it's all good though. So, but anyway, welcome to 2017 Let's Talk CNA show.
And 2017 is promised to be a great year. So look out for some new things that we're going to be doing on Let's Talk CNA.
That's right. Well, you know, before we get the show off, Angel, I got a joke for you. A CNA walked up to me and said, hey, I haven't been bitten all day.
Oh, so what did you do? What happened?
I bit him. Hey, they got their fight that they said they didn't get. As of July 2016, you know, Arizona passed the bill for LNA, meaning that you can also have your CNA license, or you can refer to getting your LNA license.
The difference between a CNA and an LNA is a CNA is a certified nursing assistant. The certification is free and only 8 hours of practice. Now it used to be 116 hours, but now we just have 8 hours of practice. Now as far as an LNA is a licensed nursing assistant. They require 160 practice hours, and they have to pay $50 for the initial application and pay a $50 renewal fee.
And that's all just to be an LNA?
But an LNA is not a CNA. Y'all hear that? It's not a CNA, so you cannot wear your badge that says LNA, CNA. You have to either be an LNA or a CNA. That's it. So, one or the other.
I don't know about that. I really take pride in being a CNA. I mean, certified nurse assistant. I mean, it's been what, like over 20 years since anything.
20 years.
I want to be, I prefer to be a CNA versus an LNA. And it's free.
You can't beat that.
You can't beat that. I mean, a CNA, you don't have to pay for anything except unless you want the actual license. Unless you want the actual CNA license, then you do have that $50 fee. But all the other charges that, what do you call them? The L and what?
The LNA.
The LNA have to pay for. I don't know.
All right.
But anyway, so that's part of our state changes, but we also have our federal changes, our rules, or the rules of participation. There are three phases to that process. One of those phases took place on November the 28th, 2016. Is when the first one came into effect. The second one will come into effect 2017, which will be the bulk of all the changes, which in other words, the first phase will overlap the second phase, which is okay because most of these things we perform anyway on a daily basis. Phase 3 will be effective as of 11/28/2019. So some of the phases that, or some of the things that's related to these phases are person-centered care, which are individualized care that you're giving to your neighbors, residents' rights, abuse, and neglect. Can you think of any other abuses?
Dental care. Okay. So what you got to say about the dental care?
Well, the dental care is easier than either one because the dental care is simple, it's elementary. Dental care, if you break a neighbor's dentures, lose a neighbor's dentures, misplace a neighbor's dentures, or their partials, or whatever the case may be, the facility is now responsible for replacing those items that the neighbor may have lost. So the facility has to develop some type of plan to recognize those different changes.
Well, that's an awesome thing. That's an awesome thing for our residents because they need that. So, another thing is abuse and neglect. So, with abuse, we're going to say about the definitions: the willful infliction of injury, unreasonable confinement, intimidation, or punishment with resulting physical harm, pain, or mental anguish. So,
and that's something else right there.
you can't be abusing a resident, dog.
Yeah, and ultimately what it's really saying is that not only are you obligated by ethics to report it to your nurse, but you're also after making sure your neighbor or resident is safe, that you're notifying your DON and your administrator. Your administrator has to investigate those particular allegations within that 2-hour window. So you have to make sure that your nurse or DON or whoever the designee is making sure that that administrator is being notified of any of those type of allegations.
So report. And another form of abuse is neglect, and you see it when you look up online for nursing homes. Is neglect, which is the facility and its employees are neglectful when a reasonable person would conclude that deprivation of the omitted goods and services would cause, among other things, emotional distress rather than mental disorder.
Wow! Woo! So that's a lot of verbiage, and let's cut that down to simplify that. So what we're really saying is that, or what the CMS or roles of participation, what they're really saying is if you fail to perform certain tasks of maintaining neighbors' dignity and respect, then you are being neglectful to their needs, or your failure to meet their needs. And then when you look at abuse again is the things that you're doing to the neighbors that can perform mental or just anything that you're doing to a neighbor basically or resident, you want to say is abuse.
All right.
So I have a question. How many of you CNAs have ever wanted to own your own business, makes, let's say, $17.50 an hour and owning your own business. Well, it's possible.
That's awesome.
It is possible. Ava, tell them it is possible.
It's very possible.
Very possible. So, come join thousands of other CNAs and caregivers around the country and own your own business. I can't talk much about it right now, but if you contact me on Let's Talk CNA's Facebook, or you contact the NACA administration, we can give you all the info that you need to know on this info. So give us a call, just a shout out. We hope I'm taking part in it. I hope you guys take part in it.
Now, NACA stands for National Association of Healthcare Assistants. So go on their Facebook page and get all the information so you can finally get the piece of the pie. Let's sing that.
We finally got a piece of the pie.